TeeFLii in the studio, man. How you doing, bro?
What's up, man? How you doing, man?
I'm chilling. You know, it's kind of funny for me, knowing the fact that you're going to be coming in. Part of me was like saying to myself, "Damn, I don't know if I could trust myself with this interview." Only, for the mere fact for the, the last single, the D record.
What?
You know what I'm saying? And like, okay, we got this on a video platform per se, which is going to go on our Z90 website, and then obviously it's going to go on the radio. So I'm thinking, all right,
serious.
Here's a guy, San Diego, or is in San Diego. I know you've been here before.
Yeah.
And, plus the proximity to LA.
Uh-huh.
And then, DJ Mitch and I, probably about a couple months back when the, single first came out, I don't know if this was like a programming tactic up in LA from the station I used to be, Internet Power.
Yeah.
When we were driving around one day, we were like going, damn, they're playing this record. Not once did they say who the hell it was, but it was kind of like a captivating thing going, like I said, I don't trust myself because I kept saying like, I want this D,
Yeah.
And
what's this D? What kind of D?
So now, that sounds bad coming from a dude.
Oh, it sounds real horrible.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
really bad.
No, but number one, thank you for coming through the station.
Always, man. Come on, man. Anytime, man.
So when was that, man? It's probably like a couple summertime.
That was like literally, I think LA broke you, if I'm correct. I'm from
of
LA.
Course,
yeah.
But they were playing your record. They weren't saying who it was, and we were like, "What? This record's hot. What is this?" And like they wouldn't tell you. You had to keep on listening, and you would hear it again and again,
right?
Like it was in rotation.
And
I don't even know if it was in rotation, but they were playing it like it was in rotation.
It was like a long weekend, and then we did catch ourselves at one point saying, "Hey man, what is that D record? I like that D." And it was like the weirdest thing for the longest time.
Stop, man. Stop, man.
Now he's gonna have a bad impression of Z90 San Diego.
Nah.
But the success with that, number one, it's a dope thing because now you're moving on to the new project.
Yeah,
24, 2 Chainz, and Nish and I were having this conversation too, almost to the point of when it comes to certain artists representing California, the West Coast. No disrespect to Kid Ink. I love that record, and we're kind of having this like debate, and we like that record like a lot. I mean, to the point of it's a dope record.
I mean, well, you got different takes. Kid Ink is Kid Ink.
Sure.
TeeFLii is TeeFLii.
Yeah, it's true.
You feel me? So, we all make great music, and that's what the fans want. So
as far as like say, who is TeeFLii? Because there's not going to be too many people. You got your fans, number one, but the background, what we know, you do your research, so on and so forth. There's this quote saying, "I was a bad kid." Was that true or false?
Hell yeah, I was bad.
I like he says, "Hell yeah, I was a bad kid." But how does one go from, and if this is true or false, playing drums for Barbra Streisand? Was that true?
Yeah, man. That's just doing that with my grandma. You feel me? That was with my grandma. But that's church.
All right.
I grew up in church.
The musical background from everybody and whatnot.
My grandma, everything. My mama.
Mm-hmm. But
musical orientated.
But a bad kid at the same time.
Hell yeah.
I love this interview so far. So talk about the new single right now. 24, moving from the D record.
Oh man, I just signed my deal recently with Epic Records, and
congrats, by the way.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And so they've been having me working. So we've been moving and just trying to figure out what lane we want to take with the records, and because I'm about to do an album now, so just trying to see like what we really want to do. I went in the studio and I nailed the song.
So how did that come about more so with like the journey? Because there are things that we've heard. Mission is like super when it comes to music and what we like. He's a hip hop head.
Of course.
I'm gonna be in like more of an R&B, in which kind of your flying B per se.
Yeah.
The journey of you doing stuff with artists in LA, and then what was that kind of catalyst to get you to read? LA Reid and whatnot.
I think it was my team, just the things to how we was moving in the streets and everything. We was making a big noise last year, so it was like real big. So, I mean, hey.
Yeah. It doesn't hurt too to get hooked up with Mustard and whatnot and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, man, that happens. That's the big bro, man. Shout out to Mustard, my big bro. My other big bro YG on tour right now.
Yeah.
My Crazy Life tour. So.
And then with the new record 24, talk about that for a second. What it's about.
24 hours, man. Just talk about how you just, chilling up with a chick for 24 hours. Like, you're gonna be on the road. You feel me? You be on the road, you be gone. You be trying to keep that main chick. You feel me? So,
what I also took from the record was that you were like, look, you're telling this girl, hey, you're lucky I'm giving you 24 hours. I usually can't give a woman that much
that
hours.
too, but I'm lucky she giving me that 24 hours. Cause you want that 24 hours. You feel me?
Right. So
kind of conceited, but not conceited.
No, but okay. And I like
very cocky.
Well, but again, when I'm doing research, or we're doing research about you, there's this humbleness about a lot of different things of what you say, and I'm kind of getting that. Not too many people will say and openly admit the fact that, all right, that's a cocky statement.
Yeah.
But I respect that, because you come in cocky, and it's just like, man, I don't want that D no more. You know what I'm saying? Sounds so bad.
Oh man, come on, man.
I'm just putting you on the spot.
It's all good, man. But Shy Money reached out to 2 Chainz, and 2 Chainz jumped on the record, and made it, even more bigger than what it, was at first. You feel me? So I thank him for that. Shout out to Big Bro 2 Chainz. You feel me?
Yeah.
For helping impact my record.
Okay. And then taking it back, I guess with the. Well, actually, you had another question?
Yeah, I had a question about how you collaborated with Dom Kennedy. A lot of people want to know, like who are big fans of Dom, like on the hip hop side, want to know how you got on that record, because that's a lot of people's favorite record that people might not even know about that record, but Dom's record with you, still calling.
Actually, man, I gotta give it up to my bros, the Futuristics. They kept telling Dom about me. You feel me? They do beats for Dom. You feel me?
Yeah.
So they kept letting them know, like, man, TeeFLii. Hey, he kept hearing about me, and he was like, we chilled up.
Yeah.
And ever since then, we just been, that's Big Bro, Dom.
Okay. There you go.
Shout out to Big Bro too, Dom Kennedy.
Yeah. And then going back to, with your musical background, was it always your goal to kind of lead that direction with the music side? Because there are things with your history with the Chris Brown dancing and all the trumpet, and all that stuff.
Of course. Nah, man. Actually, this is something that I've always wanted to do since I was young. My people know it. Everybody know it. You feel me? I was just waiting on that ground point to, try to break into what I really wanted to do. You feel me? It take a long time. You feel me? So it wasn't easy. It still ain't easy.
Sure.
You feel me? I want a Grammy.
Yeah, I read that too. So what do you think it's gonna take? Aside from the typical hard work,
confidence.
Okay.
You feel me? More cockiness.
But again, the way you say it, I respect that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But do you think it's gonna be a combination of, like, say, particular artists, maybe other producers you're thinking of hooking up with, or that might?
Of course, man. Music is music. You feel me? But I want to work with the best. But this is still a competition.
Yup. Yeah.
I think the cool thing about your artistry is that you have what a lot of artists don't have. You can sing, write, produce, rap, dance. Like, a lot of people, like, they're trying to sing and they can't sing. You could sing. Like, if you just didn't want to rap, you could just sing. Like, when you hear that song with Dom Kennedy, you're just like, dude, this guy can just sing on records if he wanted to.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't think you're going to have any trouble with success, man.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
There you go. Real quick, and then any other thoughts real quick?
So when you come out to San Diego, what do you have to do when you come down here? I know you've been down here a few times, but is there something you got to do when you get down here?
Not really, man. I'm really like a studio dude. Like, I want a Grammy, man.
Yeah, you don't have time for sightseeing or any of that. You just want a Grammy.
Yeah, I'm down to earth. I'm cool. I, take a walk. I ain't scared.
I like how he said, damn, I want a Grammy. He's like said it 3 times already. Yeah. I want a Grammy. And he goes, yeah, I'm a bad kid. I'm going to take that Grammy or something like that. But I respect that, man. And the hustle is real when it comes to TeeFLii. The success, again, the T record, man, that just brings me back to that day in LA. Yeah. So, but with the new record, again, I'm a very, very, happy to hear that record. Like I said, it's just, it's what you call flying B.
Yeah.
It brings back a lot of different, what did you say, ratchet element to it, I guess?
Of course, man. I'm definitely gonna stay talking like how I talk, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna switch anything.
Yeah. You'll be true to who TeeFLii is.
Yeah, man, of course. Just want to be the best I can be.
Yeah.
Period.
Cool. Again, appreciate you stopping through today.
Always, man. Thank you for having me, man.
Any last words for San Diego, per se?
Oh, man, tell all the enemies to hit TeeFLii up at TeeFLii. TeeFLii.
Is that Instagram and Twitter? Or?
That's everything.
All right, cool. Everything TeeFLii. You want to be part of that Grammy family?
Oh yeah.
My man, I appreciate you stopping through.
Oh man, it's all love, man. Come on, man.
I like breaking down artists, but
oh man, it's all good.
Okay, any shout outs for San Diego? Last minute.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in San Diego, all the DJs. Y'all stirring up, man.
Cool.
I'll be back. She'll love me again.